Okay, so here's today's plan on how I'm going to lose weight today. I think I finally came up with something that's actually profound. I have had an epiphany that I am not me, that I'm actually four different people. One of these people is me, and that's the guy with plans of not being fat, not being overweight, looking fit, looking good enough to earn people's respect and look good on camera for my YouTube weight loss channel and my TikTok shop channel videos without being ashamed of how I look, knowing full well that people will not like, trust, or respect me if I'm fat. And if I look sloppy, lazy, undisciplined, and all the other things that people think about fat people, which may or may not be true. But this is me, knowing that I can be successful, knowing that losing weight is something that I can do if I just will follow a low carb, calorie controlled diet. And this is me when I wake up in the morning. This is how I feel. Every day I wake up with all kinds of optimism, like I know I can do this. I can count calories and plan my meals and eat on plan and know that I can actually lose weight. But the problem is the other me, the me that gets hungry in the afternoon and loses control. So I've defined besides me, I've defined the three other me's that live in my head that control me. And one is Hungry Kevin. That's me. That's when I lose control of my eating because of real hunger. Then there's Gluttonous Kevin. That's me. And that's the guy that likes to overeat and feel full. And then there's Pleasure Seeking Kevin. That's me. Because in the afternoon when I'm hungry, I want to eat the best food that I can think of. I want to eat all the things that I love. And then after I do, I regret it, at the end of the day. And I wake up the next day and I go, why did I have all these great plans? Why did I not stick with my perfect plan? I had my calories figured out. I had my carbs figured out. I had my protein. I had a plan on exactly what I was going to eat to lose weight this day. And by the end of the day, I was eating just whatever I wanted that I had that I enjoy. And, yeah, I'm going to get a tripod and a better microphone. But so I figured out a plan on how to beat these guys. And it comes from a place of experience that I have from being a former alcoholic, a former drug addict, and a former chain smoker for about 40 years. And I tried thousands of times to quit drinking. Every day I poured it down the drain, and every day I bought more. Every day I threw away my cigarettes, and every day I bought more. Every day I threw my pot away, and I turned around and bought more. I couldn't quit because I had these same 3-4 guys living in my head, tearing me in different directions. I'd wake up in the morning and feel positive and motivated and planning to change my life. And by the end of the day, I was drunk or stoned or both, and I'd smoked 2 or 3 packs of cigarettes that day. So here's my plan on how to beat these guys. Well, guy number 1 is me that wants the best for me. I don't want to change a thing about him. But number 2, Hungry Kevin, the way that I'm going to beat this guy is by eating on a schedule. Do not let this guy get hungry. Number 3, Gluttonous Kevin. That's me. The way that I'm going to beat this guy is by counting calories and eating on a schedule. Do not let this guy get hungry. And 4, Pleasure Seeking Kevin. That's me. This guy likes to eat the most delicious foods. So the way I'm going to beat him is, in addition to eating on a schedule and counting my calories, instead of being keto or carnivore or low carb, which I've tried to do thousands of times, I'm going to include all foods. Even though I have type 2 diabetes raging out of control, and I'm going to solve this problem because I know that no matter what I eat, carbs or whatever, I know if I lose another 100 pounds, my diabetes will go into remission. No matter what you eat, if you get your body back into the correct weight range, if I do, I know that my type 2 diabetes just disappears. So that's my plan. So I'm going to eat on a schedule. I'm going to count my calories, and I'm going to include all foods. But the big overwhelming thing, and I learned this from Larry North years ago when I did his bodybuilder diet and lost 100 pounds and gained it back twice. But the thing that I learned was that I absolutely have to eat on a schedule, because if I do, it stops the out of control me. So if I'm full of protein and a little bit of carbs and a little bit of fat, whatever, if I'm full, it helps me control the game and not lose control to these other guys. He had a thing about, eating on a schedule and staying in control, and it really, really did help me. So, not that I'm going on the Larry North diet. I'm going on my own carb-controlled diet, which includes a lot of salad, vegetables, and stuff, and a lot of protein, which is stuff that I truly love. And that's my plan on how I am going to lose weight today. And my body is settled on a new plateau. I started at 430 pounds, and right now I weigh 330 pounds, and I've kept that 100 pounds off for years. So, other people think that's great, and it's better than it was for sure, but I'm in no way proud of this because, I'm still fat, and nobody wants to listen to diet advice from a fat guy. But, I don't like to take diet advice from somebody that's never been fat. So, eventually I want to have a channel about this if I do and when I do, achieve success. And I define that as not looking fat, but looking good, right? I mean, looking like a fit, not fat person. So that's the plan. And plus, I want to have a TikTok shop, and I want to film videos for TikTok and have a YouTube channel about weight loss and all of that. And it's hard to do, just like I wouldn't take financial advice from a homeless guy. I wouldn't take diet advice from a fat guy like me. So, but this is me trying to follow my own advice. Have a great day.